Okay, we're going to graph sine and cosine waves with a new center line and an amplitude put together. This is our amplitude. In both cases, I'm going to graph the amplitude of 2. However, we have new center lines. We're going to shift the sine function up by 1, and we're going to shift the cosine function down by 2. So our new center line for sine is going to be y equals 1. And our new center line for cosine of x is y equals negative 2. So I'm going to graph it with the parent functions, and I'm going to go fairly quickly on the parent functions. I already did videos prior to this one that you can look at if you need to know how to graph those. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is y equals 2 sine of x plus 1. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do my little dot thing I do. Dot, 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 dot. And there's my parent function there. And I'm going to go down and continue it on the negative side. Dot, 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 dot. You have 5 dots when you do this side, and then you continue on and you'd actually have 4 dots. So, all right. Now, when you're graphing this, what we want to do first is do the amplitude change. We already did a video on that. Because think of this as PEMDAS. Multiply first and then add. And again, remember our center line at this stage is y equals 0. Okay, so let's graph the 2. Remember the 2, we're just multiplying everything by 2. So 2 times 0, that stays there. 2 times 1 is 2, so we're going up to 2 here. 2 times 0 is back to 2. And then 2 times 0 again is 0. Or 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So we go down to here. Let me erase that little thing. And then we're back to 0. Okay? That would be the amplitude change. So I'm going to draw that amplitude change there. Now we're going to shift this whole thing up by 1. So basically I have a new center line at 1. And I'm going to draw it right here. My new center line is at 1. And all I'm doing is from here, since my amplitude is 2, well, from here I'm shifting all these up by 1. So this part here will go here. This one will go up by 1, and we're going by 2s here, I guess. Okay, so this will go up here. It's not very proportional, is it? This is going to go up by 1. This point is going to go up by 1. And this is going to go up by 1. So it still has the stretch, and everything went up by 1. Okay, it has a stretch. Our new center line is at y equals 1. Okay? So there it is. We did both steps. We first multiplied everything by 2, and then we shifted it up by 1. Okay, the next one we were going to do is y equals 2 cosine of x minus 2. So instead of drawing the parent function, I'm just going to go ahead and graph this part. So we're going to go up to 2 here and negative 2 here. We already know what cosine looks like, so we're going to start at 2, go to 0, down to 2, negative 2, that's negative 2, up to 0, and back up to 2 here. And then you kind of graph it like this, make it curvy. There's that portion, and let me go ahead and continue on this side. I don't think I did finish the sine on the other side, but I think we'll go back up to 2. So you're going to go down, all the way down to -2, all the way up. All right, so there's the y equals 2 cosine of x. Now all we're going to do is shift this down by 2. So at every point that we cross here, we're going down by 2. So since we started here at 2, my center line here is 0, y equals 0 for this one. And it would be for the parent as well. Y equals 0. My new center line is going to be at -2. It's not marking it for me. -2. So I'm going to go down to -2, and this is my new center line. And I probably didn't leave enough room. So all these points are going to go down by 2. So this starts here. This one, let's just pretend this is 2 down here. All right, we're going to shift this down by 2 here. This is 2. Shift down by 2. Down by 2 here. Back to 2 and 2. You're just shifting everything down by -2. So let's see how this looks. So there is the graph. It's a vertical stretch by 2 and then shift it down by 2. Let me see what I did over here. Did I finish it? I didn't finish it. So basically you could just finish this green graph by keep going down and shifting everything. We're shifting everything up by 1. So this is our new center line, so you could just go back up, going down, back up, and up, and back down to the new center line. So there it would be, I think. Nope, because we had to go all the way up to 2. Sorry. Okay, so that's all. The next video is going to be about phase shifts.